Very serious manager. Bring in a person like Diego Simeone and we see. But anyway, smash a like on the video. Get your comments coming in. I want to know what you think about Arsenal's crisis. Because this is a real crisis. It's a real crisis. But second story is Thomas Partey, of course, got injured again. We don't know how long he's going to be staying out. But just know, guys, this is trouble. Real trouble. Partey being out of this squad, even for another game, is trouble. Look at the fixtures we have. We have Burnley at home. We have Southampton coming on. We have Everton and Chelsea. And we don't have Thomas Partey. Actually, we literally don't have a midfield right now. We literally don't have a midfield. We are still selecting Hector Bellerin. We are done. I don't want to say this on my stream, but it looks like we are finished. We are done. No more things for us, no? There isn't anything more for Arsenal left. We are done. Because if Partey is injured, Man has been the only player we have in that midfield. Man is the only man that tries to fight for the ball. Man is the only man trying to shoot from outside the box. He's the only man trying to pass around the ball, and he is injured. And we are left with Granit Xhaka, Dani Ceballos, dead wood. Dead wood. Absolutely dead wood. Not even average. Dead wood. I don't know why I don't know why we brought back Dani Ceballos. Yeah, I understand last season by the end he was one of our best performers. I cannot really deny that. He was one of our best performers last season as it was ending. But for me that doesn't make any sense anymore. If such a player is not performing, we need to show them that they're not performing. And these guys are not Arsenal men. They're not Arsenal men. They're not bothered. The players are not bothered when Arsenal is losing. I hope you guys are saying this. These players are not bothered when Arsenal is losing. They're not bothered. Absolutely. It's like Arsenal, let Arsenal lose. They'll win when they want. Aubameyang, captain, new contract, 330k. All of us were shouting, when is he signing? When is Aubameyang signing? When is Aubameyang signing? Man signed a new contract and it's become another Mesut Ozil. But the problem, one of the problems we have is an immature coach that nobody respects in that club there. Players don't respect him. The board can't respect him. He can't make a statement himself. He can't. And we guys need to see this. Mikel Arteta just can't write a statement. He can't. He can't write a statement. He can't put up, a statement. Not anywhere. And we just need to get rid of him. Guy said Mesut Ozil is out of this squad because of footballing reasons. How dare you say that? How dare you say that you're leaving the best player, our best midfielder out of the squad for footballing reasons, and you're playing Jose Willock, and you're playing, whatever kind of crap you want to play, Dani Ceballos and so on, because he's your man, and Mesut Ozil is not your man. How do you explain that? Man said Mesut Ozil is out of this squad for footballing reasons, and Ceballos is here for netball reasons, right? This is so sad. It really makes me sick. It really makes me sick. Mesut Ozil is out of Arsenal squad for footballing reasons. Really? What kind of footballing reasons? The team lacks creativity. Our best creative player is on the bench. Not even in the bench. Not in the squad. Man like Arteta says, guys out for footballing reasons. I mean, what kind of footballing reasons? Probably the agenda this guy has is not the same kind of agenda we have as Arsenal fans. And it really makes me sick. It really makes me sick. I know we wanted to get in Mikel Arteta and so on, but just doesn't work. It's just not working. It's just not working. I was impressed. I don't want to lie. I was impressed when he first joined Arsenal. I was really impressed when he first joined Arsenal. Like the performances, the change, the pressing, the passing. We have lost that. We have lost everything that this guy came with. It clearly shows you that he was trying to, move in the shadows of Pep Guardiola, and he couldn't fit in. He couldn't fit in the shadows of Pep Guardiola. And that is what I'm telling you. That at this point in time, we need to let go of such a manager. We just need to let go. Feder says, hello, man. Second half was better. Aubameyang had a bad season beginning. Let me tell you this, guy. Yeah. You're going to say second half was better. First half was, shit. The question is, how better was our second half? Did we hit the woodwork? No. Did we have balls cleared off the line? No. Did we have one-on-ones for our strikers? No. How better was our second half? We're not looking at how much we possessed the ball, because in the second half, we had a 91%, ball possession. I know, we had that. And I saw it as an Arsenal fan. I wasn't impressed, because I know that is what we have been doing whole season. Against Leicester City, first half, we had almost 100% ball possession. So, Leicester City was sitting back, folding their hands. They're like, let them do their thing. We shall get them on the break and score. And finally, that's what they did. That's what they did. It's so sack. It sucks. It sucks. You just can't have a manager who says, pass the ball round, take it to the left, crossing for Aubameyang. Aubameyang has scored 2 goals this season, and we have played 11 games, and we have not scored 11 goals. Trust the process. Trust Mikel Arteta. Trust Mikel Arteta for what? But thank you so much, Feder. Amen. Beautiful comments. Yeah, I know Liverpool fans wanted to, Spurs to lose or draw something so that they can go back to the, to the top of the table. But there was too much a task for Arsenal. Too much a task for Arsenal. It was too easy a task for Jose Mourinho to hair dry us. He knew what exactly he was going to do. He knew what exactly he had to do, and he did it. Brilliant. Jose, brilliant. I just hope we had brought him in. Anyway, guys, that is what's happening at the Emirates Stadium right now. Everybody thinks Mikel Arteta needs to get a sack, and I believe so. This guy needs to leave this club within minutes. I don't know even within minutes, but within the shortest time possible. We just can't have a manager who doesn't have a plan B. Whenever you concede, you have lost. Whenever you concede, we have lost. Look at Manchester United. They came 2-0 down at Southampton. Southampton is one of the informed clubs, man. 1-0 down from West Ham. They have a plan B. We don't have a plan B. I mean, we can't score a first goal. We can't score a goal number 1 in a game. We can't. And when we concede, it's a sure loss. How many times have we come from behind to win a game this season? Brilliant question. Leicester City. We were down by 1-0. We lost it, right? Aston Villa. They laid us 3-0. That was it. Manchester City 1-0. We never responded. We scored first against them. Liverpool, they scored 2-1. That was a game gone. Tottenham Hotspur, brilliantly, they score 1-0. They lead us 1-0. It's a game gone. All the games we have lost, we have not shown you have a fighting spirit. You want to come back in the game. We have not shown that. There isn't anything like hunger or anything in this club. Nothing. It's go out there on the pitch, play your football, play football. Whatever comes out, that's the result. We are not going to stand that. I'm not going to stand that. Look, Arsenal needs another centre back because Gabriel can't stay by his own. David Luiz is not that 10 out of 10 defender, says Feder. Look, we have so many problems in the squad. Right back, we need a right back. Centre back, We need a center back. There's so many problems to talk about. There's so many things to talk about. But even the manager is a problem. We are having William Saliba. He was playing with Fofana. Fofana is playing at Leicester City. He's starting. And Saliba is not playing at Arsenal because of Mikel Arteta. We have one of the best young defenders in William Saliba. Where is he? Man is out playing with academians and so on, and we are here losing games. Stuck with David Louis and Rob Holding. We have, if you can't choose the best players in the lineup, then what are you doing at a club like Arsenal? That's the biggest question. Man Arteta cannot choose the best players in the best positions. What is he doing at Arsenal? Plays Rob Holding. He plays Rob Holding and benches William Saliba. What's that? So, before you say Arsenal needs a centre back, we have a centre back. We have William Saliba. Let man get first, get injured, and we say that he's bedridden. Let him come and fail, and we know that he can't play in this league. But before that, I'm not taking in any comments that we don't have a centre back or something. We have William Saliba. He's there. He should be playing. We paid so much, so much for him, and we waited so long for him. He's been playing with Wesley Fofana. Fofana, he's the better of Fofana, and Fofana is doing magic at Leicester City. And after 2 seasons, this man is going to come and he's dead wood. When we shall say, William Saliba, we were wrong. No, we were not wrong about Saliba. He's not getting, game time, and he is rusting. He's rusting out down there, playing with kids. He's going to come with, man has been playing in the top league in France, getting the competition from, PSG, defending against PSG and other big clubs. And right now we are playing him in the under 23. That just, it just doesn't make sense. Salam, good morning. This is what I've been telling these guys. You don't say that a manager is dropping Ozil and Saliba for footballing reasons, and they are playing Heki Bellerin, they are playing Rob Holding for footballing reasons. I mean, what is, what's the footballing reason behind that? What is the footballing reason behind that? I just want to wake up one day and this guy is gone. You have to trust Pablo or Saliba, then Cedric or exactly. This is what I'm saying. We have never seen Gabriel Magalhaes play, right? We have never seen Gabriel Magalhaes play. Actually, Gabriel and Saliba all came in at Arsenal in the same transfer summer. We give Gabriel, he gives Gabriel a chance, and he doesn't give Saliba a chance. You ask me yourself, why does he give? Why doesn't he give Saliba a chance? There's no answer. He wants to loan him out. Loan out Rob Holding because it's not good enough. Why do you loan out our best players? You're loaning out our best players. You're thinking you're wise, and you're taking us 15th on the table. Loan out these players. Leave out Ozil when you're leading the table. We shall say man had his reasons. He saw it or something like that. But before you can lead the table, you can't put our best players on the bench. You can't put our best players, our best talent on, out on loan. This guy just has a problem. I'm telling you guys, this guy just has a problem. The problem at Arsenal is that, I've never seen a manager who's as crazy as this. Unai Emery gave almost everybody a chance. And those players that he didn't give a chance, it's understandable. This guy comes and says, Ozil is out, footballing reasons. Where are they? Footballing reasons when you're 15th. Footballing reasons, you're 15th. I know there are fans that like him. DT likes him, and some of the other fans, and I do respect them because they are big fans and they have been and they have spent more times, seeing this, Arsenal side and so on. But there are little things that you got to see. Guys playing Bellerin for 11 games, and man cannot take a throw. A proper throw in. He can't throw the ball properly. And you're playing him for 11 games, and you're telling us that you're playing this guy for footballing reasons. What kind of footballing reasons are those? You mean we have I mean, we have the worst right back in the league because he cannot take a throw. He cannot take a throw in. Jesus. I don't know how I'm going to celebrate when Mikel Arteta leaves this club. I don't know how I'm going to celebrate. Honestly, I don't enjoy Arsenal games anymore like before when Wenger was there. I'm telling you, this is the point, Ball. I'm telling you, Ball, this is the point. You just wake up, you just wake up and you're going to watch Arsenal. You pay your subscription because, get your phone, you pay your subscription, and then you start watching the game and your team is playing trash, shit, dog shit. We pass the ball casually, flat, predictably. We pass the ball all the time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Left, right, center. That's what we do. And every club knows that Arsenal is going to pass the ball round and round and round. They're not going to do anything. And that's what happens. And who lets it happen is the manager. I'm not blaming anyone. I'm not going to blame anyone else. That kind of football we are playing is Mikel Arteta's kind of football. Because I'm telling you, when Unai Emery was here, when Arsene Wenger was here, that kind of football was not there. We used to pass the ball. We used to get in the dangerous areas. Aubameyang was scoring when Unai Emery was here. Man is no longer scoring. Our best players, were on the pitch. And Arsene Wenger, Ozil was down on the pitch. He was playing. He used to lose the ball, lose possession and so on. Man was creating chances. Right now, the man who has to create chances for us is always out in his apartment eating popcorn when we are hair dried on the pitch. Before the second goal for Tottenham, Arsenal were going to score a goal, but Lacazette and Aubameyang was left. Now, let me tell you, Ayman. I don't want to say, those are one chances. And the problem with that goal was Bellerin. He puts the ball behind Aubameyang. And I ask you the same question. Why do you play Bellerin? He cannot cross the ball properly. He cannot throw the ball properly. He cannot defend properly. I mean, he doesn't do anything properly. I'm asking myself, I'm asking everybody around me, why is Bellerin playing, in our center side? Yeah, I remember that goal before the second goal because it was the mistake Bellerin made. It was that mistake Bellerin made that cost us the second goal. Aubameyang is waiting for the ball, like this, and guy puts it behind him. And Mikel Arteta says, I'm playing Bellerin for footballing reasons. I'm leaving out William Saliba for footballing reasons. Fuck the football. Allegri and Pochettino, who would you choose? Look, let me first tell you this before I even choose any of them. I don't think any of these serious managers is going to come down in the mud and shit at Arsenal. It's going to be very hard to convince them. Allegri is a good manager. Poch is a good manager. But how do you convince them to get into the mud and Arsenal? How do you convince them? It's going to be very hard. It's not like, these are not things like, you would say that, Arsenal is 4th or 5th and this manager is not doing anything. Any manager would come in, take on Arsenal when they're 4th or 5th. But we are looking at the other side, an Arsenal side that is 15th, and you make a mistake and join them as manager, you're going to get relegated with them. Arsenal is not a manager, it's not a club that's going to back you up. Arsenal is not going to give you the money. Arsenal is not going to give you tools for the job. Pochettino at Spurs, he built the Spurs team. He built the Spurs army that Jose Mourinho is using. He built that army, blood. He built, he put Tottenham where they are right now. If he's going to come to Arsenal, don't think he's going to use man like Granit Xhaka, man like Mohamed El-Neni. Those people are not going to be playing for Pochettino. They're not the quality he wants. You don't have a Christian Eriksen, but you have a Dani Ceballos, and you think Poch is going to come and say, okay, let me transform Ceballos into Christian Eriksen. That's not going to work. He's going to want his own players. Allegri, he deals with good players. You have seen him around in Italy. He plays good football, but he needs the good players. He needs tools for the job. These guys are not Arsene Wenger, who's going to be under pressure, and keep quiet. They know they are brands. They have brands to protect. They have names to protect, and Arsenal is here to protect to spoil their name and spoil the brand. They're not going to give us a chance. They're literally not going to give us a chance, guys. And I'm telling you this honestly, every day, it's going to be hard for us to get a good manager when we do not have a good structure. But if you ask me, Pochettino, Allegri, now honestly, I'll go for Pochettino. I'll go for Mauricio Pochettino. One, I've seen what he can do in England, because England is a tricky league. But he comes in England, goes to Southampton. Man is destroying everybody, and we're like, maybe he's with Southampton and so on. Probably he's a small team manager. Goes to Tottenham and turns them into Champions League, a Champions League team. And we are a relegation team because man like Unai Emery and Arteta are making us Champions League teams. It's Pochettino that made Tottenham a Champions League team. I want to see such a manager. He has a style of play. He's high pressing football. You want to see such a manager, right? Everybody wants to see Pochettino at Arsenal, but do we have the capability to bring him in? Do we have do we want to give him the tools for the job? It's not going to be that easy. It's not going to be that easy. Arteta should get sacked with no questions, with no doubts. This guy should be out of our club, before we know it. This guy should be out of our club before we know it. Otherwise, we are getting screwed every day. Screwed. Tottenham. Let me remind you guys. Yesterday, Jose Mourinho was on his touchline laughing. I don't know if I have that footage. I wanted to keep it. I just don't know if I have it. Man was on his touchline laughing like, this is so easy. Mikel Arteta is trash. Arsenal has become trash. They're 15th now. I know you saw that, guys. I know you saw that. Just put up a comment. Just put up a little comment in the comment box, in the comment section if you saw that. Jose Mourinho laughing at us. It was very clear we were not going to beat Mourinho. It was so clear. It was so clear when we were not going to beat Jose Mourinho, right? It was very clear. And we made it so easy for him. Spurs didn't come to play football. They came to win. You get the difference? We came to masquerade and they came to win. I don't know how we had 91% possession. I don't remember where it came from, but I still remember we had, at some point in time, we had 91% possession. And what were we doing? The same kind of possession we had at Leicester City, the same kind of possession we had when we were losing every game behind there. Leeds plays more pressing football, more entertaining football. They have a brand of football. Leeds, they're from the Championship, for Christ's sake. They're from the Championship. We have been in the Premier League for the last 20 years. We have 13 titles. Behind Liverpool and Manchester United, we are third. We are a big club. And we are comfortably sitting in fucking 15th. Every Arsenal fan, I think this is time, you guys woke up and started. That's why, many people hate, people like League Ghana, and I'm so happy that many of my viewers watch League Ghana, because that's what YouTube tells me, that many of my viewers watch League Ghana. League Ghana is a real fan, man. He's a real fan. He knows that these things are happening and they are not going to stop. We criticize him. Many people criticize him on Twitter. I've seen that. Arteta lacks judgment and he's not flexible. We need Saliba and Gabriel in defense. Ozil should play. I'm not enjoying matches. Now look, Raka, I know, but man doesn't have a plan B. You're asking for him to be flexible. Man doesn't have a plan B. I don't know whether he even has a plan A. Okay, his plan A is pass the ball round and then look for Aubameyang. Aubameyang is not scoring no more. Aubameyang is not scoring no more. If it was under Arsene Wenger, Wenger would have put Aubameyang on the bench for 2 games. Show him that, guy, you need to work on yourself. But Arteta keeps on pumping more games on Aubameyang, pumping more games, pump William more games, pump Bellerin more games, pump, Aubameyang more games, pump them games. Because You're making these players literally feel that the club cannot survive without them, and that's not true. That's not true. The club has been here without Bellerin. The club has been here without Willian. But we are giving, you give them every day. You give them a match time, and they are not delivering. Man doesn't have a plan B. He cannot be flexible because he doesn't have a plan B. If you want to, if you're going to be a flexible manager, you need to have a plan A, a plan B, a plan C, like Liverpool. Everybody thought Liverpool were finished, were done. Virgil van Dijk is out. Gomez is out. Literally, their defense is out. They're smashing. They're smashing everybody like a piece of cake. They're like, who are you? Wolves. Get 4. They're doing the things. They have a manager. We don't have a manager. And how much is Liverpool spending? They signed Jota, £45 million. Man has 9 goals this season. I even don't know if he scored yesterday. He should be in 10. Just Jota, new signing, has the same number of goals as Arsenal. The whole club. I even say Leeds United's right back is better than Bellerin. Bellerin is the worst right back in the league because he doesn't have basics. He doesn't have basics. A player who doesn't have basics is not comparable to other players. How do you compare him to any other right back? Men take their throw-ins correctly. Bellerin can, and you're saying that you want to compare him to anyone? No, man, we can't compare him to anyone. Leeds United's right back can take a proper throw-in, to a proper Leeds United player. Bellerin takes a throw-in straight to a Tottenham Hotspur player, and I'm like, wait, is this a mistake? Second throw-in, man takes it and it's a foul. Oh my God, I just, you don't know how I was feeling yesterday. You just don't know how I was feeling. Man takes 2 throw-ins and they are total mess. One is thrown to straight onto the boot of a Tottenham Hotspur player. The second throw-in is a foul because it's a bad throw. I last heard of bad throws when I was in where was I? In the village way back when I was a kid. Bad throw. We were taking these throw-ins and in the academy, and the referee was saying bad throw. Go watch the academy football. 7 years, 8 years, 9 years. Those boys know how to throw the ball. Bellerin doesn't know how to throw the ball. And he says the fans that are going against, the Arsenal are not the real fans. When you are not a real player, you're not a proper player. This is what DT was saying yesterday. You cannot throw the ball. You're not a proper player. You are, a fashionista. Go for Paris. Go for Spain. That's where, that's the heart of fashion. Not Hector Bellerin can't even. Thank you so much, Devesh. Thank you so much. I hope I was watching this game alone, but it looks like we had so many Arsenal eyes on the game. We had so many Arsenal eyes on the game. Man like Bellerin cannot take a throw. Do me a favor, smash the like button. It's a huge favor. Smash the like button. Can support the stream. The dollar sign is there. It's a super chat sign. You can support the stream, and you can also join and become a member. But this is real shit. These are real issues. Bellerin has been an Arsenal at least for the past 4 consistent years, and we are saying that Bellerin was affected by long-term injury. Okay, we understand. Man was affected by by a long-term injury, and he forgot how to throw the ball. Imagine. He forgot how to throw the ball. I mean, which kind of player, in which kind of manager on a top level? Because Arteta says Arsenal is a top level club, and you're selecting a player who can't throw the ball. It's a joke. It's a real joke. If Arsenal gets worse, will you support? No, I can't support Liverpool. I can't leave Arsenal. I'm telling you this. It's a matter of fact. I can't leave Arsenal. I've been an Arsenal fan way back. I did United content on YouTube, and I was like, this is real crap. I just want to do my club. I went for Arsenal content, and I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable doing Arsenal content. I'm really happy doing Arsenal content. And I'm telling you, I can't support Liverpool. I can't support any other club other than Arsenal in the UK. But I'm telling you that, for the fact, if Arsenal gets worse, I'm going to stop streaming Arsenal content. I'm just going to rest. I'm just going to rest in my bed and I'm like, okay, let me just quit YouTube maybe. Or open up a channel that, talks about the Spanish La Liga or German Bundesliga. Because there's no way I can come every match day reaction, and I'm speaking about the same things. The day I saw Arteta is not serious was last week against Wolves. He played Luis halftime. When he's injured, is not serious more anymore. His mind is still young. The job is too big for me. Trust me. The job is too big for this guy. Job is too big for this man. I know we are hair drying him, but even the job is too big. The guy should be out of Arsenal under no condition. Thank you so much, Fred. Don't blame Arteta for anything at all. Plus, there is a problem. He needs to reshuffle. His first 11: Leno, Gabi, Holding, Tierney, Maitland-Niles, Partey, Elneny, Nelson, Willian, Laka. Now look, Abdi. You don't want us to blame Arteta, but we have to. There are things he's doing. Man, these things are stupid decisions. These decisions are letting us down. I'm telling you, he's letting us. He's letting all us down. He doesn't want to play Saliba. He doesn't want to play any other right back apart from Bellerin. He doesn't want to play Mesut Ozil. We have to blame him because he's doing the shit. If he was doing things that have sense, we should have been very far from where we were. I know the players are not good enough. I know he doesn't have the tools for the job. I know that Arsenal is not a club with real quality. We don't have real players, by the way. The granny jackers, the crap in that midfield. I understand, and I do, feel the pain Mikel Arteta feels when he's selecting a lineup. But you need to think about the best players in the best positions first before you think about the low quality, the poor quality you have. Look at Solskjaer United. Solskjaer was under pressure because of one player, Donny van der Beek. Man starts playing Donny van der Beek and Fred, and team is on fire. And for us, we cannot pick our best players. Don't leave any best player. Don't leave any of your best players on the bench. Put them out there on the pitch. They will deliver. That is what happened to United. They put everybody on the pitch, and now in just 2 weeks, they were 1 point behind, ahead of us. In 2 weeks, with a game in hand, they're 6 points clear of us. They're contending, they're fighting for top spot on the table. That's the difference. That is the difference, and I'm telling you, this is the difference. If you want to get back to where you belong, it's going to have to cost you. You have to be a different side. And Mikel Arteta knows this, but he's not doing it. If we want to get back to where to belong, it is playing our best players. That is the reason. That is how we are going to get back. That is it. It's a disappointment. It's a disappointment season if Arteta is still manager. Disappointment. The biggest disappointment I'm gonna think about. And I was streaming yesterday with Purpose and man like Zoom and others, and they were saying what hurts the most is Mikel Arteta is not going to even get a slight warning letter from Arsenal. And is it happening? Let me check again, because I think I'm gonna be here and man is getting a warning letter. Arteta. Mikel Arteta. Listen to this. Mikel Arteta reveals simple solution to turn around Arsenal's poor form. You get me? That is the story around Mikel Arteta. No warning. If Mikel Arteta was at Chelsea and Roman Abramovich is looking at him, man would have sacked him already. Man would have been would have given him last 1 game, 2 games. and this guy will be out. The process is so comfortable with Mikel Arteta. They're like, he's the man. He is the man for what? 15th. I don't know. I don't know whether you guys think. I want to read the table for you. Right. Here we go. Tottenham Hotspur, 24 points. They're leading. Liverpool, 24 points. They're second. Chelsea, 22 points. They're third. Leicester City, 21 points. They're fourth. United was above us by 1 point 2 weeks back. I told you, 2 weeks back, we were at the same level as United and Wolves. United is fifth, 19 points. How many points they have the game in hand? They should be 22 points. They should be fourth right now because they have a game in hand. Is it against Burnley? I think it's against Burnley. Listen, City, they had a bad start to the season. They are sixth. They have 18 points. They have a game in hand still. West Ham is seventh, 17 points. Southampton is eighth, 17 points. Everton is ninth, 17 points. Wolves is 10th, 17 points. Crystal Palace, 16 points, is 11th. Aston Villa is 15 points. They're 12th. Newcastle, 14. Leeds, 14. That is 13th and 14th. And Arsenal is 13 points, has 13 points, down in 15th. Are you happy? Listen, if Brighton, now this is interesting. Brighton have a game in hand, right? If Brighton win their game in hand, they'll have 13 points and they'll be in position 15 and we shall go in position 16. Oh my. We are 7 points clear of the relegation zone. I can't believe we are talking about the relegation zone. And what has that? This is not the beginning of the season. It isn't. The league has started to shape itself out. One player was the best yesterday, Saka. I even don't know anymore how good our players are. But to be honest, how many goals have Albert scored when he's playing as a number 9? I just don't care where Albert plays. I just think he needs to score. He needs to score. Can't wait for Chelsea to play you know. Everybody is I think Fulham feel like they were unlucky to lose to us. I feel like West Ham are unlucky. They feel like they're unlucky to lose to us. Everybody wants to play us at this point in time. Everybody wants to play us. I had to stop watching the match because I had homework, and I don't even care. This club, I waste of is a waste of time these days. Still, SW Army. So sorry, blood. We should sell Bellerin and get Lamptey. Those are all suggestions that we have to keep making. Bojack says Arsenal just need 2 world-class midfielders for everyone. For everything to work out. I don't know. Brother Kosi, tell us the likely chances to have Ozil, Saliba, and Mr. Martinelli in January briefly. Thank you. Look, Braka, thank you so much. It's a beautiful comment. And I would like to react to it. I would love to react to it with all my might and with all my, answers and so on. Look, Ozil in January, we have a chance to add him to our squad. Only if this fraud Mikel Arteta leaves our club. Because Mikel Arteta is going to try to justify the reason that Ozil is not good enough. If we can have Ozil back, yes, we can have Ozil back in the January transfer window, because that's when we can add players to our squad. Still like Martinelli, he's training so well. I think by January we'll be back. I don't want to try to be one of those people who want him back before he's fully recovered. Saliba, I don't know. It's only going to be when Mikel Arteta leaves that we can see Ozil and Saliba back. in the in the squad. Man says he regrets his decision to leave Saliba out, and I ask myself, why do you regret and why did you leave him out? That's the biggest question. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Raka. Beautiful comment. Eriksen needs to join or the midfield is in bad. I mean, Eriksen is not going to be the Hail Mary save of Arsenal. He's not going to be. He's a Tottenham man. Arteta is clueless. Always for the reject. If at all Bellerin is not performing, where is Cedric, who plays one game and go missing for a week? Trust me. Hello, I'm Griffin, watching from Kenya and Nairobi. About Arteta is a big problem. Thank you so much, Griffin. Good morning from the UK. Woke up very upset today. Alba is poor. 70 goals scored and only 3 of them headers. Very poor. Thank you so much. And the last comment comes in from you, and it says Bellerin was disposed 24 times in one game. Trust me. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. What a stream that was. I never expected it to reach this far, but I'll be here to give you more transfer news shortly.